Hello everyone, Kirk here, and I'm here to give you a gameplay video of Red Orchestra 2 Heroes of Stalingrad. Just a little bit of background information before we start. This game is developed by Tripwire Interactive, who have developed games such as Red Orchestra Ostfront and The Ball and Killing Floor. If you don't know Tripwire that well, then in my personal opinion they're a very good developer, because not only do they provide good quality games, but they tend to support their products very well. Free patches, updates, stuff like that, you know, just to keep things interesting. So yeah, in case you don't know what Red Orchestra is, it's essentially a realistic World War II shooter. It's got a very steep learning curve, so if you're the type of person who likes playing COD, then you're going to struggle. At least I am, and I hardly play COD, so well, maybe I'm just a terrible gamer. So the game, I very much enjoy it. It's very difficult to get a hang of, but you know, once you pick up the basics, it's fairly easy to get used to. That guy's alive. I thought he was dead, but he wasn't. So at the moment, I'm playing a map called Fallen Fighters, which is a very large map, very open. I don't particularly enjoy this map, mainly because I tend to die a lot, but I suppose that's what comes with a very realistic game. Speaking of realism, I'm playing the realism mode, which is a whole lot harder. You don't get a mini-map, you don't get cursors, you don't get status bars, you don't get health bars, you don't get ammo, stuff like that. You can bring it up by holding T, so at least you know where your objectives are. So I'm supposed to be defending there, attacking there. But yeah, it's a very good game. I very much enjoy it. I do get annoyed occasionally because it can be quite difficult, but in terms of quality, I very much enjoy it. Now, at the moment, I think I'm in their base, so I'm going to go and leave in a moment, because I don't like spawn camping. Let's just see if we can get this last guy though. I just want to make myself look good on YouTube. Oh god. Got him. This game does suffer from a few bugs. It could just be my experience, it could be overall, but main issues I've noticed so far are hit detection, which can be a bit non-existent sometimes. Optimization, whilst it doesn't run that badly, it does tend to suffer from a lot of frame rate drops, and I just died. Frame rate drops, stuff like that, you know. So yeah, that's annoying. I'm gonna give squad leader a go. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can actually make it to the middle without dying. Wish me luck. Oh, getting shot at, so I'll just go down here and then across. Defend there. I'm gonna see if I can do some attacking. Now this game is very like teamwork based, so if you've got like a clan or something, then I highly recommend, you know, getting together on this and giving it a shot, because in terms of like, what the flipping heck happened there? I can crouch here. In terms of functionality and stuff like that for team games, it's pretty good. You do have different roles to fulfill. For example, I'm playing as a squad leader now, which is essentially a mobile spawn point. I just died again. This game hates me. So yeah, squad leader is pretty much a mobile spawn point. He has smoke grenades, so you can provide cover for team to advance. You've also got the commander, which can order artillery strikes, mortar strikes, recon planes, stuff like that. So that particular role is pretty heavy, has a heavy impact on the game. You've got your rifleman, which is bolt action rifles, usually one hit kill depending on where you hit the target. You've got assault, which is basically submachine guns used to clear up buildings. Let's see if I just get this guy. Yes, I got him. Wasn't too sure then. Yeah, assault, which basically is used for clearing up buildings, holding capture points, stuff like that. I died again. Where was he? Oh, I don't know. Don't care. What else we got? Elite riflemen, which are like semi-automatic rifles, I think. You've got anti-tank soldiers, which are used to take out tanks. You've got engineers, which I'm not entirely sure what they do. I think they have like anti-tank mines or something. So yeah, in terms of teamwork, you do have to like utilise the roles effectively to make sure that you've got an even balance of everything, depending on what the map is. So yeah. Well, I'll tell you one thing I don't like about this game so far, and it's actually the players. I've been playing quite a few servers, and people seem to still be in that COD mentality. You don't find many people working as part of a team, utilising smokes, stuff like that. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I think people tend to be a bit silly on this game. For example, if you see this guy here, he's in like a yellowish, brightly coloured uniform. He's a Russian, in case you didn't know. And you can see here again. Now, the Germans are in grey, or a very dark green, depending on how you look at it. And the amount of team killing on this game is quite insane. Most of the time it's not on purpose, but it just seems to me as if people don't tend to recognise the uniforms that well. I don't know if it's something to do with the colours, you know, some bug people are having, but from my personal experience, the two uniforms are completely different, so I don't know why people end up team killing, thinking that the opposition is an enemy, the teammate is an enemy. I don't know. Now, I don't seem to be doing too badly here, for a change, so definitely going to upload this one on YouTube, make myself look good. I'm still supposed to be defending, aren't I? There's someone still here, I think. I'm not entirely sure how the capturing works. I know you have to get like more people in the capture zone, but sometimes I don't think it updates. And we have victory. Yay! I believe that the stat system isn't exactly working correctly at the moment. I'm going to be a marksman. The scoped rifle. Oh. I'll stick to assault for a bit. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, stat system. Yeah, stat system doesn't seem to be functioning correctly at the moment. Some people are higher ranks than others, despite, you know, not having enough points or playing enough. I think I saw on the Tripwire forums there was a guy who had 5 hours worth of gameplay, but he was a hero, which is something else I'll get onto in a minute. So yeah, a lot of people are asking for a stats reset at the moment. The game's a bit buggy. Like I said earlier, hit detection's a bit naff. Can be. It depends on what server you're playing on, to be honest. I haven't really noticed that many other bugs. In the beta there was quite a few, and it was quite unenjoyable to play, but for the release they seem to have fixed pretty much most things, you know, apart from optimization. I got him, and now I'm going to go back to cover. One thing I don't like about this map, I don't know if it's just me, you can't really see to the other end, and you get a lot of people who camp. So like where I'm pointing now, there's probably a sniper, which is fair enough because they're doing their role properly, but I don't know, it just seems everyone camps on this map. For some reason I'm not aiming down the sights correctly. Anyway, let's go pick this up. Like I said, it's a very enjoyable game. If you've played Call of Duty, then you're probably not going to be that great at it, for starters. If you get a chance, then you will become accustomed to it and you will enjoy it. It's taken me quite a while to get used to it, to be honest, and for the first few games I played, I just couldn't help but get frustrated all the time. Oops. No, that wasn't exactly... Oh, never mind. There is a bandage system. Basically, if you get shot in the arm, leg, even the torso, if it's not fatal, then you can bandage yourself up, so you can get back up on your feet and continue the fight. The main issue I have with it is that it's mapped to the same key as cover, and I think it's mapped to the use key as well. And as you can imagine, that could cause a bit of issue if you're standing next to a wall and you need to bandage yourself up. So I think there's been some complaints about that, but it's nothing too major, I suppose. You know, they've got more important things to fix at the moment. I mean, I'm playing this on medium at the moment. I should be able to play it on ultra, but because of fraps lowering your frame rate down so much, I can't do that for you, unfortunately. And I'm a sniper who's about to go to the front line, which isn't exactly ideal, but who knows, maybe I can get a few kills. I just saw someone. Oh, never mind. I will show you something actually, thinking about it whilst I'm a marksman, whilst I have the opportunity. In most games, in most first-person shooters, if you're a sniper, then you pretty much just have the scope on your sniper rifle. You can't really do much else. So, in terms of close quarters combat, you're not that useful. Tripwire have been very inventive and giving you the option to use iron sights. So, default key is 6. And you can swap between the scope, iron sights. So it's pretty useful, especially if you decide to enter a building or something and you need to clear it out first. Another thing is you get a pistol, where some of the classes don't. It depends on what mode you're playing. I think on non-realism, or relaxed I think it's called, you don't get a pistol for every class. Sorry, you get a pistol for every class if you play on relaxed. If you don't, then you don't get a pistol. Marksman does. I think the machine gunner does. Commander maybe. I'm not entirely sure why that is. I think it's probably something to do with how people were assigned weapons in World War II, but I don't want to be quoted on that. I'm going to die here, I know it. So let's go up here. Down here even. Don't know why it's just done that. So I'm not doing too badly. Normally I play really bad. Haha, I killed you. Please tell me that was an accident. Would be nice if he apologised at least. Ah, he did. So I'll say no problem. Ooh, does it work? No problem. There we go. Comoros were released. Red Orchestra's equivalent. Pretty useful. One thing I don't like about it is if I want to request support, say inventory, as you can see in the bottom left hand corner it says Spirit Shard team we need some support here. Now, I know that if you hold T, it will... Oh, give them some ammo as well. But it will sometimes come up saying that someone needs support in that area. Unlike other tripwire games, it doesn't actually give the location. So if I look at the map, actually, it doesn't actually tell me where someone wanted support, which I think is a bit... Now I can't even get out the map. There we go. There we go. So yeah, that's quite annoying for me. Amount of times I've needed support when sniping, but because it doesn't actually give you the location, that's annoyed me. You can request orders, but I haven't really seen any use for that yet. I don't think there is actually one. Let's go into hiding. I suppose this is what you get when you're a sniper on the front lines. You don't really stand much of a chance, but I'm giving it a shot anyway. In regards to what I was saying earlier about the commander, you can order down airstrikes, recon planes, mortars. You can also force respawn, so essentially if you've got like a large group of people waiting for the next respawn wave, then he can choose to spawn them instantly. It does have a cooldown though, so you can't just like use it all the time. I don't know if I'm going to hit this guy. This game does feature bullet drop, by the way, so... Oh, they did get him. Another thing you can do, which I think, again, is a neat feature, is... If I can just do it without dying. If you look through any scope, whether that be iron sights or... Sorry, if you look down the sights, whether that be a scope or your iron sights, then you can actually dial the distance, and I will have to show you that once I've respawned. I'm just doing terrible now. So yeah, you got your gun, aim down the sights. If I scroll up or down on the mouse wheel, it readjusts the alignment, so you can choose the range at which you want to shoot at. Now, it's effectively a different method to compensating for bullet drop. I just tend to stick at the standard 100 meters alignment, and then I compensate by looking upwards when aiming at a target. Some of you might not want to do that, some of you will. It's up to you really, it's your game. I haven't really found much of use for the dialing in the ranges yet. Like there's a 1000 range option, and I don't think any map spans that far, so that's useless really. I'm going to die. At least you can all watch. Ow. Oh, blacked out. Going to try a different class now. Well, give me commander. I'm going to do terrible, but oh well. All for your viewing pleasure. I'd have a go in the tank, but to be honest, I'd probably let the team down, so... I know there's an option that you can only have AI people in the tank, rather than rely on your own real-world teammates, so... That's beneficial in a way, especially if you're in a room that doesn't have enough people in to use the tank. So I have a radio here, so I might use it. Calling a recon plane. For airstrikes and mortar strikes, you do have to mark the target. So, as you can see here, I've got like a white dial thing. I don't know if it's supposed to be like this, but essentially you can't really view outwards that far, which I find annoying. You can use binoculars, I think, so I'll give that a shot now. See, I don't even know where that's going. I'm assuming it's very close. For that reason, I don't want to call an airstrike down. If you hadn't noticed earlier, it did come up saying there were 7 of my teammates wanting to respawn, and I did force that because obviously I want as many people on the field as possible. Oh, and I'm down. I was trying to get to cover there. So yeah, I did force for the respawn, get as many people on the field as possible. I'll go rifleman now. I might actually have some use. Not doing too badly scoreboard wise, and I think I'm on an official tripwire server. So let's see. So this is why I don't like this map. You pretty much spawn and die half the time. Might do another gameplay video some of the time of another map which is more enjoyable. In terms of maps, they're all fairly balanced. I think the Russians tend to have it a little bit harder overall. For starters, their guns seem to have more recoil, so it's a lot harder to control. They generally tend to start off in positions which are of a disadvantage, so there could be like a very open area. This map not so much, because both teams have cover at the start, and then tends to die down towards the middle of the map.
Give me a sec.
Is that an enemy there? Oh dear. You can lean. Oh, bugger. Sorry. So there's me criticising people for team killing, and then I go and shoot my own. Oh well. Sorry, Neo. And then I die. I don't know if these guys can actually do much from here. Oh, they are anti-tank. I haven't really used that much yet. I've used it like the once, and I kept dying, so I didn't use it again. But I did pick it up once, and I ended up killing some infantry with it, which is not its use, but does the job. So yeah, this has been a gameplay video of Red Orchestra 2. Sorry for the poor performance. I hope you liked it. Comment, rate, subscribe, and hopefully I should be able to bring you some more soon. Okay,